Welcome back to another episode of Arabian Rundown. I'm your host, Sophia Bevan, and I'm joined by
Callie Ox here.
And today, on this episode of Arabian Rundown for our segment, we are going to be talking, we're doing like this game, we kind of made it up, or Callie did. It's called like Reboot or Retire, I guess. Is that what's like, is that like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And basically, we're kind of going to go through shows and like see if they need to be like, if they need a sequel or they need to be remade. Movies that definitely need to stop being made, like there's so many of them. Shows that got canceled but need more, or like just shows that should have ended after the first season. Yeah. So movies and shows. So with the first one, we're gonna start with movies that we think need a sequel or need to be remade. What do you think?
I feel like any Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah,
I feel like those would be good to be remade before he retires. Like,
I think a lot of people were like upset at Happy Gilmore 2, but I thought it was funny.
So good.
I thought it was really funny, and I think it'd be funny if he did like a Billy Madison too.
I haven't watched that one. I don't.
Billy Madison's funny. It's like I think he's like an adult, but he has to go through each grade or something because he failed them all. It's funny.
I feel like with his movies that you never go wrong with them.
Yeah. Realistically, there's not a lot of bad Adam Sandler movies. Like, sure, there's ones that are subpar, but there's not like a bad Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah.
I think a subpar one would be Hubie Halloween.
That one was okay.
Yeah, it was okay. I like the premise of it, but I couldn't get over his voice. It was so dumb the whole time.
Yeah.
What is one that I think that needs that can't go wrong with the sequel? I don't know, like you said, Adam Sandler movies, that was a good one. That kind of took my idea, but if I had to say one, it probably would have been that. I'm trying to think. Movies that need a sequel. I don't really know. I think an Adam Sandler one would have been mine.
Yeah, I didn't really have any other on my list.
I think, yeah, I agree. What movies do you think that need to suck? Like go-to movies that you think need to retire that like had sequels that were pretty bad?
I don't think there was really any that were really. Oh, Percy Jackson.
There was a sequel to the movie?
Yeah, there was 2.
Oh my gosh. I only saw ever saw the first one.
As someone who has read every book in all of those like series,
I read the first book and watched the first movie, and they were not alike.
The first movie was definitely better than the second one, and that says a lot. If you have ever read Percy Jackson and then watched the movie, it's
not great.
It's genuinely, I would say it's one of the worst book to movie ratios.
It's bad.
But the second one, it was so much worse. I watched it right after reading the second one. They cut out half of the book. Like, it literally, 30 minutes was just them fighting. What are we doing?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I'm glad they retired. But the show, I haven't watched the show yet, but I've heard it's not bad at all.
Yeah, I've heard that the show's like, they're doing it a lot better.
Yeah, the Percy Jackson movies, not the show.
I think all of the movies, there's a lot of these, like all of the really good Disney movies, you're like, oh my gosh, I love Lion King, or I love these. A lot of those popular movies, they have sequels that nobody's heard of because of how bad they are. You know, there's a Lion King 2.
Really?
Yes, like here, I'm about to actually make sure I'm not blabbering.
She definitely is.
Lion King 2. Yeah, like Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. That's what it's called.
I think I've heard Simba's
I think it's
Pride.
about like his family and stuff. And it's not great. And also, this is my unpopular opinion. I didn't like Frozen 2. I thought Frozen 2 sucked. It was like, I understand they were just trying to be like more modern and more mature, but like it just didn't make sense to me.
I'm trying to remember what happened.
I can't remember what happened.
I know the like annoying Rift song came on, and then didn't like Evergreen get frozen over.
Another thing is back to the stupid movie sequels. There's a Lion King 1.5. Like that's so stupid. I've never even heard of that. There's like another example would be there's a Little Mermaid 2.
Oh, I knew that.
Lady and the Tramp 2. Jungle Book 2. What could you add on to the Jungle Book?
I've never seen the Jungle Book.
You haven't? I love the Jungle Book. That was like my favorite. Bambi 2? What other stupid sequels. There's a Hercules 2, which is Hercules is a Greek mythology.
Yeah.
So how are you going to add on to the current? So there's a Mulan 2. Like what?
What are you gonna add on to a historical figure?
Yeah, historical.
Oh wait,
figure.
never mind. Wrong one. I thought it was Pocahontas for a second.
Historical is crazy. Not historical,
Sorry,
but
guys.
Greek mythological myth, I guess. But like any movie that's like a Disney movie or like a Pixar movie that just has a dumb sequel that you've never heard of, I think that the sequel is sucked.
Yeah.
What are shows that got canceled but like deserved to be?
Oh, I
more?
could go on and on.
Me too.
I'm gonna start out with my number one.
Mm-hmm.
Julie and the Phantoms. I've been heartbroken over that.
Wait, let me
for
look that up.
2020 since it comes out. I've probably rewatched it maybe 6 times. Like it's genuinely my favorite show.
Oh, I've never seen it. Oh, it's interesting.
You need to. It's so good.
What's it about?
So this girl, her mom died, and her mom was like really into music, and she was cleaning out her mom's like garage for music, and
Right.
she played a CD of this band, and they came back as ghosts, and only she can see them, but like when they play, everybody can see them.
Oh.
So like she creates a band with them. It sounds a lot more it sounds a lot cornier than it actually is. It's really good.
Yeah.
And then they get like a curse put on them, and they have to like fulfill a destiny thing.
Oh my gosh.
And they thought they fulfilled it, but they didn't.
Huh. Seems like a weird plot, but interesting.
It's really good.
Yeah. I think my show, it was on Netflix. It was called I'm Not Okay With This. And it was about this girl who basically like was figuring out, like her dad recently passed away and was like figuring out that she had like powers.
Mm-hmm.
She was like this is like in a modern age. So she's like it's not like everybody has superpowers. Like she does. And she's like, what's happening?
Yeah.
And at the very end of the show, she accidentally like explodes somebody's head. And then that's where it ends. They leave it on cliffhanger, and then I was like, okay, I can't wait for season 2. And then there was never a season 2. That was just the end of the show.
That's so okay.
I know. I think it was. It's really like if you watch the show, it makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
But I like it a lot.
I have 2 from Prime Video: Runarounds and Motorheads.
I think I've heard of that. Wait.
Motorheads. It got canceled
Motorheads?
before season 1 even came out, but the director had like a plot for like 5 more seasons.
Yeah.
So he's trying to take the idea to somewhere else.
I see.
It's speculation's been come out that Netflix is going to pick it up. But I mean, it was weird because it charted number 1 for like 6 weeks, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. And then Runarounds, it just hasn't been confirmed that it's going to be renewed or not.
Yeah. Do you know those like Disney movies, or I don't think they're necessarily Disney, but they're like these movies that I'm just using Disney right now. They'll put like a lot of production into, a lot of money into to make a good movie, and then it just kind of falls off, and then they try to make you forget about it like it never happened. Like one of those movies, like I know this, like we're talking about shows right now, but one of those movies is Tomorrowland. Have you ever seen that?
I don't think so.
It's about this girl, and she finds like this, like, one second, I'm looking it up so I can get like an accurate description. It's about this girl, and she has like this like coin, and when she picks up the coin, she gets like shifted to like another like universe, and it's like really cool. But then they never made a sequel out of it, and I think they should have. It was a really good movie.
Yeah, I know. Like I've definitely watched shows or movies that like left on a cliff. Oh, Fuller House. They never picked that back up.
Yeah, because I think people got bored.
I mean, I kind of understand it. I mean, you had Full House. I don't know how many seasons Full House was, but then you had Fuller House, and that was like, I think it was 6 seasons.
Yeah, Full House. The reason why it was so good was because it's just something you could turn. Like that's when like Netflix wasn't thinking. Like it was just cable TV, and then Fuller House came out, and then it was just like the same few topics. Like people weren't sticking with it because it's not just something you turn on.
But I don't really think Fuller House ever like flopped. Like I don't think any season fully like flopped because there was always a cliffhanger and there was always like drama that was going on.
Yeah, that is true.
But for them knowing that they probably weren't going to pick it back up because they weren't like saying it was canceled. They were just saying like most of the actors are just kind of done with it.
You're right.
But they said like that eventually they might bring it to another. Netflix wouldn't continue, but eventually they might bring it to another producer. Yeah. They just left it on such a big cliffhanger for like knowing that they probably weren't going to pick it up, which it made me mad.
What was the cliffhanger?
One of the girls is pregnant.
Oh.
One of the sisters.
Oh, crap.
And then DJ, I don't know his name, but he proposes to her, I think.
Oh, one of the people that wants to get with her, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a few boys that she was into.
Yeah, there's 2 of them. The dentist, or the vet and her high school sweetheart.
Yeah.
It was her high school sweetheart, I think.
Okay. And then what are some shows that you think should have just ended after the first season?
Riverdale.
And I agree with you wholeheartedly. What was even the plot?
Good first, 3 seasons?
Yeah,
2 seasons?
I mean, I watched the first season. I was like, this is a good idea.
Yeah,
like,
it was
like
a really good show.
Mystery. And then I never picked it back up. And then I went online and I was like saying like, oh, Riverdale season 6 came out. And it's like, why is this girl flying with superpowers?
Yeah. I think I started it maybe 2 years ago. Flew through the first 3 seasons, hit season 4. All my favorite characters are gone. Like, Riverdale's trashed. Why are we teaching at our old high school now? So I just kind of quit. And then I picked it up like a few months ago and I watched maybe 3 episodes and I was enough. Why? This is my major nitpick. Just the things like, I know it's supposed to be like almost fantasy. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, at that point it is fantasy.
Right.
But like some of the stuff just isn't like, for it being like a almost realistic show, like.
Yeah, we've lost the plot.
Well, Jason Bell dies in the first episode. Oh, spoilers, by the way. If you ever want to watch Riverdale, like, major spoilers. Jason Bell dies in the first thing. Then 3 seasons later, his sister is rolling him around in a wheelchair. And then, like, a season later, he's, like, being cremated. Like, what? Like, what? A body cannot last for 5 years.
That is true.
I just end it. No. The show.
The show, yes. Yeah. What is another? I know we already talked.
Did I write something else down on there?
No, you just put Riverdale.
Oh,
I think once again, this is like a movie that I think there's just too many of them. Fast and Furious. We need to cut it out. We need to end it.
I feel like after that one guy died, that should have been your sign to kind of stop.
I haven't, you know what, maybe this is something to say. I've never seen a single Fast and Furious movie, but I wholeheartedly believe that they need to stop making them because there's like 20 of them.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. And I am right to that, my opinion.
Yeah, I think I've watched a few.
But what is even the plot of a Fast and Furious movie?
There's normally some heist that they have to like. There's somebody that's gonna steal a crown or something, so then they have to pull up and like.
Oh, Louvre style.
Give me the crown back, boy.
Oh wait, so they're the good guys.
Yeah. I don't know. Some of them I think they are. Some of them aren't. But then they got these big fancy cars, and family means everything to them.
Family's everything. I think I remember seeing that.
That's how one of the guys says it. Vin Diesel, I think.
Yeah, Vin Diesel. All right, well, that's going to end us here. Very fun segment talking about movies that suck and movies that are really good, and shows, of course. So we're going to get back to you guys in a later segment. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Underwriters.
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 Thank you, Underwriters. Thank you, Underwriters.
Thank you, Underwriters.
Thank you, Underwriters.
Thank you, Underwriters. Thank you, Underwriters.
Thank you, Underwriters.
Thank you, Underwriters.
Thank you, Underwriters.
Thank you, Underwriters.
Thank you, Underwriters.
Thank you, Underwriters.
Thank you, Underwriters.
.7 WEEM. This is our second segment of our Arabian Rundown episode. I am Julia Walls, your host, and I am joined by
Hudson Kissler.
And we are going to be doing a Thanksgiving food tier list because Thanksgiving is coming up soon. Hudson, how do you feel about Thanksgiving, like the holiday?
One of my favorites, honestly. I like it more than Halloween. I like it less than Christmas, though. So it's kind of in the middle, but I still love it.
Yeah. I don't like that people keep forgetting about Thanksgiving because people keep saying they set up their Christmas tree already. This is November 5th, by the way, when we're recording this. And people have already set up their Christmas tree, and I'm like, no, I set mine up on Thanksgiving Day after we eat.
we set it up the day after, and then we start watching a bunch of Christmas movies, you know. But we're not talking about Christmas. We're talking about Thanksgiving.
I'm sorry. Okay. Our first food for our tier list is turkey. So that's our first food. I'll give Hudson some time to think about where he wants it. But our list is on a scale of S being the best, like stupendous, or any like good word that you can think of that starts with an S. And then it goes down to F. And just think of like on a grading scale, F is the worst grade you can get. So it goes S, A, B, C, D, F. Did I say F twice? Because it sounded like I did.
Who knows?
Okay. So turkey is our first one.
A.
A. I think my family for the past couple of years have had ham on Thanksgiving Day. I know it's supposed to be turkey. I mean, ham and turkey is on our list. Like, ham's our second one, but we're talking about turkey right now. Turkey's good. I agree that it's probably an A, but I don't know.
It tastes good and it's iconic. It's the traditional meat of Thanksgiving.
Okay. I agree. We'll go A. Okay. Our second one is ham.
B. I think B is fair. It's a little. I don't like it as much as turkey, and it's not as iconic for the holiday, but it's still a good meal.
I think you gotta get a certain type of ham where it's like, kind of sweet, but it's still obviously like ham. You can't get like the deli meat ham. That's for sandwiches.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I would feel like we should rate the two meats of Thanksgiving in the same spot. I feel like you might do turkey. My family probably switches between either or.
Nerds.
What? Okay, I'll put it in B. I think that's not a bad spot. Okay, our second one, our third one is green bean casserole.
D.
I personally, I don't really like it. I don't like the cream of mushroom soup because I don't like mushrooms.
Yeah.
So definitely not the worst, but yeah, I would put in D. Okay, cranberry sauce.
F. Straight there. No hesitation.
I've been too skeptical to like actually try the cranberry sauce. Like my grandma, I think, is the one that really likes it and that makes it. Like, she's a great cook, but I'm not that big of a fan of cranberries, so I don't want to put it in F. How about D?
Yeah, we'll go D. I don't think I've had enough to give it an F, but I definitely don't like it. And I recently tried like straight cranberries. They have like no flavor. They're just like really tart.
That's why you got to get like cranberry juice. I like cranberry juice.
Yeah, I like cranberry juice too.
Deviled eggs. I know how much you
S.
love them.
Straight S. No hesitation. They're perfect. They taste awesome.
Okay. Well, I love deviled eggs too. They're really good. Why S tier?
They taste awesome. I could eat like 10 of them at the same time. I don't cholesterol or whatever, you know. I'll risk it for the deviled eggs. They taste so good.
I'm not that much of a fiend for deviled eggs, but they are good. So we're going to put them in S tier. Okay. Mashed potatoes.
Okay. Things like mashed potatoes can either be made right or wrong. There's no like in between. I feel like if I've ever had mashed potatoes, I've like liked them or I've been like I don't like these.
What's the right way to make mashed potatoes?
I don't know. My mom makes them. The way my mom makes them, I guess.
Does she like, because you can like have like dehydrated potatoes and like make them from like a packet, which my family's done before, and maybe the ones we've gotten is not pretty bad. But I think I like homemade mashed potatoes better.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking B tier. How about you?
I was thinking A, honestly.
I think it could go a little lower than A.
A little.
Well,
You know what?
okay, when we get to like we have another side dish, mac and cheese. I think that's a B tier or a C because we don't have anything in C.
I think. Well, we've got enough. Don't worry. But I think if anything, mashed potatoes or mac and cheese is like an A.
I don't agree.
Mac and cheese is perfect. You don't even have to have anything else. I wouldn't give it an S because it's not deviled
Okay,
eggs.
when we get there, we are going to have an argument. But mashed potatoes,
I'm good with B.
okay,
Like I
cool.
said, they can be made either good or bad. If to me they're good, in my heart they'll be an S. But if they're bad, in my heart they'll be an F.
Okay, we're going to pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin pie.
F.
No, I will
So
not
gross.
stand for F.
It's so gross.
I'm going to stand for B or higher.
I can't take a bite without completely dousing it in whipped cream or whatever.
Okay? Yeah, whipped cream is good on pumpkin pie, but I will not stand for F or D.
Most pies in general are low key just gross. The
We
only-
have 2 other pies on this list.
crap. The only pies I can hold is like strawberry pie and maybe apple pie.
I can do with the strawberry pie, but that's not on our list. Pumpkin pie, oh my gosh. I'm telling you, I will not stand for it being an F.
It deserves F tier.
No, it doesn't.
D.
No, I said no D either.
C. I think that's a compromise.
Fine. It's the middle one. I strongly disagree, but fine. We have to agree anyways. Okay. Green bean casserole. Wait. Have we already talked about this one?
think-
Okay,
I think so.
stuffing.
Stuffing.
I got them mixed up.
I like C.
I like stuffing, but too much can be a bad thing.
I could care less for it, honestly.
I don't know. I like eating it with like the turkey and mashed potatoes. I know it's like, you know, you add all the foods together once and you eat it. I don't know. I like the stuffing with you know, everything like the turkey and the ham and the mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
So stuffing C tier.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Okay. Now we're on to mac and cheese.
A.
No.
Yeah. A.
No, not
Yeah.
A.
Yeah, A.
No.
Okay, it depends. Okay, I'll go B. You guys understand? Same thing for mashed potatoes. You can either have good mac and cheese or not good mac and cheese, okay? So, like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like every once in a while, I'll just make me like a box, like the Kraft mac and cheese. That's the type of mac and cheese I like. I like just plain cheesy mac and cheese. Now, if you make it like crusty on the top with like chard and stuff,
Breadcrumbs, not
Like, yeah.
char.
whatever. It just when it's crusty mixed in with like chewy cheesy mac and cheese, no, just cut it out. Can't do that.
So I'm thinking B or C.
Let's do B. I
Okay.
think it's definitely better than pumpkin pie.
No.
Yeah,
No. I disagree with that, but
I completely agree
so even though we've already ranked it, like you were talking about like Kraft mac and cheese, so you prefer like Kraft over like Velveeta or something?
with that. I just prefer any mac and cheese that doesn't have crust on the top. Like as long as it's just nice, silky, creamy mac and cheese.
So you don't like baked mac and cheese?
Yeah, that's what it's called. That's it. That stuff's gross.
Okay. Okay, buddy. Rolls.
C. They're nothing special.
Yeah, I think I can agree with that one. I really like rolls. If you ever take me to Texas Roadhouse, I'm scarfing down their rolls.
Okay, now if you're gonna talk about those types of rolls, when I think of rolls, I think of like the Hawaiian rolls, like in the orange package. Those I'd give like a C. If we're talking about Texas Roadhouse rolls with like the cinnamon butter or whatever that is, that's like an A easily.
Well, okay, these would be like homemade rolls.
C, yeah.
So in the middle. Okay. This is, I think, the one that we're both going to agree on is F because I don't like this. You say you don't like pies. It's another pie. Do you have a guess of what it is?
Pecan pie.
Yep.
Straight to F. I
Is
hate
it-
it. It made me throw up. I hate it so much.
Is it pecan or pecan pie?
Whatever. I'll disrespect it. It tastes disgusting. Pecan, whatever.
Why don't you like pecan pie?
It's so gross. Like it's like I like nuts. Like I think like salted nuts and stuff, they taste really good, but with like sugar coating and baked into a pie, just no.
I don't like pecans. I think I'm gonna say pecans.
Pecan.
Both. It's both.
You don't call the bird pecan, do you?
What bird?
Pecan Sam? Wait, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Fruit Loops dude.
Oh.
His name isn't Pecan Sam. It's
Pecan.
Pecan Sam.
But he's not the nut. He's a bird.
Yeah, but still, his name is Pecan, not pecan.
Because he's a bird.
Yeah, but it's
They're different things.
not really.
A nut and a bird are different things.
Beg to differ, but whatever.
Okay. We have two more. Okay. One is apple pie.
A.
I would say this is a good middle ground for pumpkin and pecan. I don't know. I like it probably just as much as pumpkin pie, but I really like pumpkin pie.
We can put it B. I can compromise for B. I don't have it enough to be able to be like S, but I'm
Okay.
cool with a B.
Our last one is sweet potato casserole with like marshmallows on top.
F.
I agree. I don't like sweet potatoes at all. I don't understand why do you put marshmallows on potatoes? They're sweet. I know they're called sweet potatoes, but really marshmallows?
It's so gross.
It grosses me out to look at it, and I don't want to even try it. I think I have before. I don't like sweet potatoes,
Oh yeah.
but like in general, just why? That's my only question.
Sweet potatoes are so gross. Why not just have normal potatoes? You don't need to make everything sweet.
That's a good question. I don't know, Hudson. I agree with you on that question. Okay. I'm going to go through our list, and then we're going to have another question. So S tier. We have one food.
Deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs. A tier. One food. Turkey.
Really, only one?
I know.
We're brutal.
Yeah. Turkey. We have the most foods in B. We have 4 foods. We have ham, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, and apple pie.
I'm good with this so far.
Yeah. C, 3. Pumpkin pie, stuffing, and rolls.
Okay.
And D tier, green casserole and cranberry sauce. And F tier, pecan pie and sweet potato casserole.
Not a bad list. The only thing I can take away is that, of course, deviled eggs are on top, but whatever,
Okay, my final question is, if you like made your own tier list with the same foods, is there anything you would do differently?
Of course, deviled eggs on top. Everything else F tier. No, I'm kidding.
You're not that brutal.
No. I'd probably keep it all the same. I'd probably move cranberry sauce all the way down to F and pumpkin pie all the way down to F because they're just horrible, absolutely horrid, disgusting things.
Pumpkin
just
pie can never
the
be
worst.
disgraced.
Mm.
Mine, I think I would do A tier would be pumpkin pie. Despite Hudson's
Quit
moaning
lying
and
to
groaning.
yourself. Just quit lying to yourself at this point.
Pumpkin pie. I'd probably put ham in that spot too. B tier. I mean A tier. A tier's next. A. I'd keep the turkey. I think I'd put apple pie in A. B tier. I'll keep the mashed potatoes and mac and cheese. I'll put. I think that's it. And then C tier, stuffing, rolls. D tier, green casserole and cranberry. And then F is pecan and sweet potato casserole.
Pecan pie, yeah.
Pecan pie.
Pecan.
We both know what we're talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about pecan pie.
No. Well, anyways, that is this segment of our Arabian Rundown episode. You will see us again for our third and final segment of Arabian Rundown. I was your host, Julia, for this episode, and Hudson.
Hi. Or bye.
We just talked about our food tier list for Thanksgiving food, but we will see you in the third and final segment of this Arabian Rundown episode.
really wish I could listen to 91.7 WEM right now, but I'm not in my car.
Don't worry, we have an app. Download 91.7 WEEM on Android and iOS.
All you need to do is go to the App Store, type in the search 91.7 WEEM, and then hit download.
It's free. Now you can listen to Best Hits on your phone.
Welcome back to your third segment of Arabian Rundown. I'm Kelly Oxier, and I'm joined by
Sophia Bevan.
Julia Walls.
This topic is about vegetarian. We went vegetarian for 2 days.
Yes.
I'm going to start by clarifying what that is because I've talked to a few people about it and they think that it's just no meat, no animal products, nothing.
Yeah.
That is vegan. No meat and no animal products is vegan. Vegetarian is just no meat.
Yes.
Which is a lot easier than vegan. I feel like if I said, hey guys, we're going to go
Yeah.
vegan, that would be a lot harder of a transition for all of us to
It
do.
was still hard for me.
I know it
mean,
was also hard for
my
me.
family is like big meat eaters, and so when I came home from swimming, I wanted a grilled cheese, and I usually have like turkey or something like pepperoni on it, and it made me sad because I couldn't.
My dad was making tacos and I was like, oh, I'm gonna make pasta because I'm going vegetarian, and he lost it. He was like, why are you going vegetarian? You can't have pasta, you can't have butter and milk. And I was like, it was just
Different thing.
Yeah.
different one.
So for you guys, what was the hardest part?
I think it was just remembering because, example, at lunch today, it was tacho bar, and I love tacho bar. I get the pulled pork, and I was so ready. And then I sat down. I did get the pulled pork, and I put all this stuff on my thing, and I sat down, and then I realized I'm vegetarian. I can't eat meat right now. So I kind of like picked around it, and then it was just eventually so annoying to do that I just ate everything except for my tachos.
That's so sad. I saw someone at my lunch table with them, and I was like, oh my gosh, that looks so good.
I got on the line for tachos, and I was like, I really hope I can get it without any of the meat. I could. It honestly wasn't that bad. It was my first time having the tachos. So.
Yeah. Sure, hardest part for you.
It's just the fact that, again, my family are big on meat, and I was just kind of made me sad. Just like, oh, I can't have like pepperoni on my grilled cheese. That's so sad.
I agree with Sophia on this one that it was just hard to remember. What was your guys' favorite meal?
I will say it's not necessarily inherently like vegetarian, but when my mom got Indian food and I was like, she wanted to get butter chicken and she ended up getting butter chicken, but I obviously couldn't participate in eating it. But what I did is she did get a bunch of naan, and what I did with the naan is I covered it in cheese and I put some extra garlic on it. And then I put marinara sauce on it and then more cheese. So then it was almost like a non-cheese pizza. It was pretty good.
Is this like overall like favorite vegetarian meal, or is this just like what you had?
What
this
you
is what I
had, what you think, like what you planned to eat and then just never got to it?
I mean, again, this was like we just did this yesterday. We started this yesterday.
Mhm.
And so I didn't eat much
Yeah.
after school yesterday. So
Yeah.
probably just the
It
grilled
definitely-
cheese that I made.
It definitely would be a harder challenge if we did it for longer than 2 days. But I mean, 2 days, I was still a challenge.
Yes.
I forgot a few times.
Yeah.
I had these like little ravioli things. They were cheese raviolis.
Okay.
They were so good.
Mm.
Least favorite meal, anybody? Like, did you try anything like no meat? And that was bad.
My lunch was just about the same as it always is, which is just like some things that I took from my pantry and just threw in. It's the same thing every day because we don't have like any cool things. So it's just my lunch. Kind of saddening.
I think mine was my depressing tacho.
I'm gonna follow it up with the school lunch. Yesterday, I normally get pizzas on Monday because I don't really like any of the other options, and I normally get pepperoni pizza because I'm not a big fan of the school's cheese pizza.
Yeah.
I had to get cheese pizza. It was not that good.
What was options for lunch yesterday? Because I can't remember what I ate. I know I was mad because vegetarian, but I forgot what I ate. I can't.
I'm trying to think now.
Yeah.
I never buy school lunch. I bring my own lunch.
That's honestly the way to do it. Honestly, I think our school lunch is pretty good. I think some days it's a little rocky, but usually it's pretty good.
I think we have good options. I never, like, until this year, I've never seen them have the tater tot nachos, which are called tachos.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. I also think the tacho, this is so off topic. I just think the tacho name is stupid. Like, loaded tater tot works, but, you know, it's tacho's fine, I guess.
like
it's too long for some people.
I like the names.
Too long for some people. But burrito bowl bar isn't.
I guess
See,
not.
that's long and it rhymes.
I refuse to eat the burrito bowls.
I love the burrito bowls. Okay, back to vegetarian.
Did, like, at any point did you accidentally eat meat or, like, just forgetting about it?
Not that I forgot about it, but yesterday I saw the email before lunch. But I packed a meat and cheese thing, and then I kind of just completely bypassed it for that one time because I'm like, it's in my lunch. That's one of the only things that I eat in my lunch, so I'm gonna eat it.
Sophia?
No, I stuck relatively true. I did have a bite of my mom's butter chicken, but I didn't have chicken. I don't think it counts because I didn't have the chicken, but, you know, the chicken's in the sauce.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's got that chickeny taste.
I guess so.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I got home yesterday and it spaced my mind. I got home. I normally just get a snack, but my mom hasn't gone grocery shopping in a while because she's been traveling. Mm-hmm. So I heated up a cheeseburger and I was halfway through it and I realized that I wasn't supposed to be eating meat. So
that reminds me of this video of this lady, and she went to like, what's the restaurant? In-N-Out. And she has this thing that obviously looks like a burger. And she's like, oh my gosh, I was eating this and I didn't realize it was meat till halfway through. I've been vegan for 10 years. I'm like, it looks just like a burger. Like, as a burger bun, tomatoes, lettuce, you can see, like, I can see the meat, the patty is really thin. But I'm like, you thought this was a grilled cheese? And then I Googled an In-N-Out grilled cheese, and an In-N-Out grilled cheese is basically a burger without the meat. So now I understand.
Yeah.
That just reminded me of that.
You gave me a picture in my head. You were just like eating your cheeseburger, and then halfway through, mid-bite, you just were like,
oh.
No, that's exactly what it was. I was sitting on the couch. My dog was looking at me, and I looked at him, and I took a bite, and I realized, like,
oh my gosh,
I was like, oh crap, I've ate half of this cheeseburger, and I'm not supposed to be eating this. It's okay. I gave it to my dog.
At least your dog got a snack.
Yeah, I got a little treat.
Yeah, my dog, whenever it comes to food, he's a fiend.
Same for mine. He's a big guy. I don't know how he just doesn't ever get full. Like, he had basically, my mom was homesick for a few days. So I fed him in the morning, and then apparently my mom said he was acting like he hadn't been fed it or whatever. So then she fed him in the morning, even though I fed him. And I even fed him a generous amount because he's like, you know what, a little treat. And so she fed him, he had 2 breakfasts, and one was a lot of breakfast. And then she went to Wendy's, and then he like stole her sandwich out of her hand. So he had 3 breakfasts, one of them being a Wendy's breakfast sandwich, and then had a lunch and dinner. He usually doesn't have lunch. I'm going to input this. I have a chocolate lab. I'm going to make this quick, but a few years ago, my mom and my brother left for scouts, and I think I was at youth group maybe, and it was just my dad, and he was upstairs taking a shower, and my mom had made cheeseburgers for dinner, and there was cheeseburgers again. Yeah. And there was a giant like platter, and it probably had 8 patties with cheese on it, and my dad came downstairs, and they were all gone.
8?
They were all gone. And he texted my mom like, hey, did you put the cheeseburgers up? Nope. Dog ate them all.
Dog got them.
All of them.
All the cheeseburgers.
All of them.
Like, he didn't throw up. He didn't have that, like, diarrhea. Nothing. He just ate cheeseburgers, and he was fine. And then when we came home, my dad we stopped to get something on the way home because my dad's dinner was gone.
Yeah.
Sit next to his chair, like, begging for some more cheeseburger. I'm like, what do you want?
Was your dad going to eat all those 8 cheeseburgers?
Well, no, it's easy. They both work from home. So my mom will make, like, bulk things on, like, Monday nights and stuff. On Wednesday nights, normally. And then they'll have that for like Thursday and Friday's lunch.
Okay. And that makes more sense.
We do fend for ourselves a lot, like just leftovers. So no, my dad wasn't gonna eat 8 cheeseburgers, but he was in the next 2 days now. It's fine. What food did you miss most?
I think it's the foods that like once again the foods I got really close to eating or like were presented to me and I'm like, oh, now I can't have
I
them.
miss my other half of the cheeseburger.
I miss the pepperoni I could have had on my grilled cheese. Like, I'm not lying. It actually made me sad. You could ask my dad. I got out of the car and I was like, oh, it just makes me so sad that I can't have this on my grilled cheese.
Would you ever think about going vegetarian full time in the future?
Honestly, I think if I hadn't been eating meat for so long, I think honestly, yeah, because I know it has a lot of health benefits, and I think if I went vegan, I think I could do that. But vegetarian, I think it would be hard, but I think I could do it.
That's a big no for me because I really like meat, and I feel like yes, you can get the source of protein that your body needs from like beans and lentils, and I honestly don't know what else. But I feel like finding that source of protein like chicken or beef is like, especially for my family, is a much easier way because my family really likes steak and I really like chicken. And so we have that a lot. But it would just be overall probably a little bit more harder for me. And I think it would just make me sad.
Oh.
I definitely think I could do it. Like, and I feel like, and like right now in where our world is, I feel like it's so easy to get like a good
meal without having meat.
And then like the fake meat.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they've like in the past few
stuff.
years, like they've stepped up their game with just like the
Fake stuff.
The fake
I know
meat.
what you mean, yeah.
Dude,
So I feel
they've
like,
made so many things.
yeah. And they honestly, I've tried a few of them. They don't taste that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had fake bacon before. It's actually pretty good. I don't think it's
Bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was not nearly as good as real bacon, but it was pretty good.
But I feel like it wouldn't be as hard as I think it would. I think it would just be getting into the rhythm of ordering stuff without
Yes,
meat.
I
buying stuff
agree.
without meat.
Like I said, it would be kind of hard for me. I mean, I've heard from like my sister and other people that it doesn't taste that different. And like, I'm not against people who are vegetarian or vegan. It's just like, I like what I eat. You can eat what you want.
Yeah. I'm going to end it off with our last question. Do you think you would be able to do it for like a week, 3 days?
Definitely.
Like if we did this in the future, if the challenge was like, if we planned it better in the future.
Yeah, I think so. I think I could.
I think I would be able to do it for like a week. I think I'd be having a lot of pasta.
Yeah.
That is true.
I feel like pasta is just the easy way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I could definitely do it.
I think so too. Well, thank you for joining us for this episode of Arabian Rundown. Again, I'm Callie Oxy, and I was joined with
Sophia Bevan.
Julia Walls.
We'll see you guys next time.